Good day, Alex and Deanna here. We're finally on the road. But the video we're about to see is one we created when we were getting ready and packing and somehow doubting we'd ever be able to get on the road. Well, after 11 months since we bought the Rennie, our van, we've only spent about 12 overnights with it because of lockdowns and other things. But here we are now, we're on the road, and we're going to go back a little bit in time and show you how we packed. We'll start here at the back with the sofa, and our sofa is covered here with a duvet Deanna got from IKEA. This just gives us a little extra padding on the couch, and we find that plenty to be comfortable overnight. Now, a number of people that also have the Beyond, especially before the 21 model year, found the couch to be a little hard and uncomfortable for sleeping on. We don't find it that way, but other people have chosen to get 2 or 3 inch mattress toppers. We find the idea of that just a little difficult to deal with because you've got the bulk of trying to store that along with everything else. Staying at the back, we have hung here a little hat and a little pouch. Now these are what we use when the couch is down in the bed position, and what we put our glasses in overnight. Anything else little that we just want to have close by us. Moving up top, here we have a very full cabinet, and this is primarily my clothing. I have no idea how I got so much stuff in here. Well, how Deanna got so much of my stuff in here.
Usually we took carry-ons around the world for months.
Yeah, and there's certainly more than one carry-on here. But there are extra things that we wouldn't necessarily take with us. We hope to do a fair amount of hiking. And in Canada, in the summer and the fall, there's lots of biting bugs. This bag at the bottom here is full of mosquito and bug repellent clothing, so we don't have to spray all of ourselves down to repel them. That's something brand new we've not tried before. We also have foul weather gear. We've got pretty much 4 seasons worth of clothing here because if we stay out long enough, we'll be hitting some of that cold weather, especially if we make it to the East Coast as we hope to.
Here, it's actually, there is a box, dry soup and popcorns at the moment. Our curtain that I will show later how to put on. The hat, a backpack for day trips, it's foldable.
It's a self-storable backpack, yeah. We have also a little portable fan that's USB and battery powered that we can clip on and get some air movement in the van when we don't want to have the ceiling fan on or the air conditioning on. And above that, in this box here, is a USB or Bluetooth speaker.
And we also have a little hairdryer.
And a little hair dryer, and the little hair dryer is to blow, primarily because Deanna doesn't usually use a hair dryer, is to blow away bugs that get between the open window here and the screen that we can pull up. And if we have that window open overnight with the screen up, the bugs get between the window and the screen, and we really want to get rid of them before we open up the screen. Now back up here for a moment, where this box of dry goods is where the coach is delivered with a stereo, and the stereo was up there. We've removed that stereo. We didn't like the sound to start with, and it also was attached to the TV, which was on this wall here, and we don't watch TV when we're on the road. If we wanted to watch something, we could watch through our computers or tablets. So that's that one, and Diana will show us the other side.
The other side is full of towels, my leg pillow. So the towels, we have a little bit more than we hope to use, but we may be swimming or going to a beach, so they're extra for that reason.
And the other side here
my clothes.
Is Deanna's clothes. Well, it's just about as full as mine.
Well,
her clothes are smaller and lighter than mine. I wonder what that means.
A lot more. You've seen this probably already. All we added is the bug zapper, or mosquito zapper. We hope it will work if there are mosquitoes in the van. It's USB powered, so if we put it in the corner here, we'll be okay with it. Go over that one.
I can go over this. It's the first time I've seen it loaded like this. So here we have toiletries and some dried foods, cereal, and
shampoo, soaps, laundry detergent, and toilet pucks.
Now, next to the toothpaste, we have our rainbow peppercorns.
It doesn't fit on the spice rack, that's why.
On the spice rack. We're using these bottle foams, beer bottle foams, just to stop things from rattling around and moving. Nothing new down here from what we've already talked about
Vinegar,
before.
oil, coffee maker, mugs, pasta, dry goods, chocolates.
Melted chocolates, I would think, by now.
No, the chocolates are
okay.
by the way.
Okay.
The pantry, pots and pans, and all other stuff like teapot here, hidden. The second drawer, a lot of people are asking what do you do, what you use it for. So I managed here to squeeze some more dry food and some canned food, plus drugs, medicines, of course, and some plastic bags, batteries. That's about it. The top, the everything drawer, nothing has changed here. We have all kinds of things,
Cutlery
and flashlights and all that. Now the fridge is not full yet. We'll fill it when we are ready. The pantry, well, we have a lot more glasses than plates actually. This big box is full of all kinds of glasses, wine and brandy and scotch, you name it. Then some Kleenex,
a collapsible wash basin or bucket.
toilet paper behind and Kleenex, few cans here.
So that's
In the end, coffee, tea, some bread even.
So that's where most of the food and the paper products will be. We've talked about the bedding bag here. This is where our bedding is stored during the day when we're on the road. Is in the bathroom. If you don't mind doing that. When the van is built, there is a dispenser for 3 forms of liquids here, push button dispenser. So soap, shampoo, conditioner, whatever. We didn't like those, so we put a couple of command hooks here and a couple of command soap dishes for soap and other things that we would use in there.
Also the squeak that came with that.
Yes, so a number of people on the Facebook group have noted that there's a squeak that seems to come from the bathroom, and there are all kinds of theories about what causes that squeak. Once we removed that dispenser, the squeak all but disappeared. So we think perhaps it was that. Hung on the back of the passenger seat are 2 bags. These are the bags where we keep our spare shoes. Turn the passenger seat, and this is a 29 Ford Transit chassis, and in the 2020s both the driver and the passenger seat can be turned, but not in the 2019. I imagine the mechanism's probably different too. But for us, the first thing you have to do is take the back of the seat straight up, move the seat forward, and then just turn it around. Quite simple. After it's around, we can tilt the seat back as far as we want, make it comfortable, and that's a nice space to sit and do some work from. Where Deanna's going to show you the curtain. Yeah, so that's just up on some command hook. Here behind the driver's seat we have some of the larger items that we stow. We have a couple of bungee cords / straps to hold things in place so they don't move around when we're driving. And Deanna's going to haul some of the things out for us to show what we have.
So this one we really use only for bed
So this came with the coach. It's the same size as the lagoon table in the back, and it actually just forms part of the platform for the bed when the couch is extended into bed mode, although we don't tend to use it.
Between the two chairs, there's our table.
So this one is just a flip and fold, and we can also use this when we're griddling. The grill will go on this, but if we just sat enjoying ourselves with a glass of wine or something, this would be the table we'd pull out. We have two chairs. These are old-style, old-fashioned camping chairs or backyard chairs. These are inherited. They're very comfortable, and since they fit, we use them. There are a lot more high-tech, lighter, and more compact chairs around, but we like these. And then the last, aside from the air vents which are stored up there and not in use, is a work table. Now this is not just a work table, we can use it outside for a dining table. These out of your way. The legs work to two different heights, and everything locks in place with these two bars. It's a little tight, not used very much yet. And tight is better than loose. So now Deanna's in one of her favorite places. The only thing she's missing right now, she has a computer, she has her sangria, she's just missing the cheese board. We sat up here ready to roll. We don't know when we're going to be able to roll, but this is Deanna's other workstation. When we're on the road and I'm driving, she's hoping to that I'll be smooth enough with my driving that you'll be able to sit with this nice little IKEA laptop lap cushion. Sit there. It gives her actually access to the armrest on the door.
Yeah, that's very comfortable because otherwise the armrest is useless for me.
Yeah, so she'll be writing the blog posts and
Or something.
and getting a blog post done and saying, now you need to make a video for this. And we'll do what we can.
Okay, and if I'm not using it, it goes as a footrest.
By the way, in case you hear the sound of the fan behind us, it's really quite warm today, and we didn't want the air conditioning on for the noise. We've got a nice cross breeze coming through, but it's still hot in the van here, and so the ceiling fan is on. One other accessory that we bought for the van is these. These are called air vents. They go up here, clip onto the window, clip into the channel up above. They're secure, and they allow airflow through the cab. Show you how easy it is. First thing we do, we just drop the window. We slide this in over the top of the window and into and then this is the most difficult part, and this only happens on the driver's seat because it has an automatic up feature, a safety device which takes it down if there's a blockage. You have to be careful getting this up, otherwise it'll just reverse itself. So I'll show you the bad way to do it first. Doesn't help. So you have to kind of nudge it up a little bit so it doesn't automatically reverse. And there we go. The vents are louvered. This one's a passenger side one. Unless it's raining and it's coming up, it's not going to get wet inside. And we have had these on in torrential rain, and there's no water leakage in at all. So here we are, almost packed in the back of the van. And I'll just give a quick tour. I've already done a video with the packing, and of course we change it every time. If you look right down here, there's our fresh water hose. We have a tarp for emergencies. We got a nailing pad for putting down if we're emptying the holding tanks and the ground's a little icky. Under here, you see in the blue, that's our water filter. By the side of the couch here, we have our 30 amp cable and the surge protector. Over on the other side, on the floor here, that's the tool roll. Here are the tools, utensils for the Blackstone griddle, and a towel. There is some little room up there that we haven't figured out what to use for yet, but we'll get there. And now back again from the left to the right. Here's our box of miscellaneous things. It has our water connections, an adapter for 15 amp for the 30 amp cable, gloves for dumping, lubricants, masking tape, duct tape, a few other things like that. This is our Thule telescoping ladder. Here's our Blackstone griddle. This is our patio rug. This is our tire pressure gauge and compressor. This is the magnetic clip for the Thule ladder. Got a gallon of water. It's not full right now, but it will be. And then all along the bottom, leveling blocks, which again we may not use for leveling, but they sure help us get across this bar here, which is the bar that the back seat belts are attached to. A couple more things that need to go in, not much. We have here a basket for fruits or veggies and stuff right on top of the attachments for the sewer hose, and another box and basket again for fruits, veggies, and other miscellaneous foods or whatever that we may want to put in here.